Alright, we're having our lunch. It's a traditional Thai cuisine, and I have no idea what it's called. What's it called?
凉拌米粉，凉拌凉粉，什么粉？
Sumafen, 我们不知道. Fanjan, this is very interesting. This is like some sort of, is it like a tofu? I don't know. This is some sort of noodle, some sort of fen. And the flavor, it's like spicy and citrusy, and there's peanuts. It's really an interesting flavor. I really like it. I like that. There's like just like a lime sitting in here. It tastes like, I actually can't describe the flavor. I don't even know if I've tasted anything like this in the West. Oh, more food is here. Yes, yeah. This one looks like beef. It's beef, and I also don't know the name. Sharon, help me out.
凉拌牛肉。
So it is beef, and there are onions. It's like all sorts of other greens. I'm not sure what they're called. And there's peppers. It's quite spicy again. There's peanuts. It tastes really good. Again, the flavor is a little bit hard to describe. I don't even know how I describe it. The onion's pretty strong, and the flavor of the pepper is quite strong as well. But beef is very delicious. And it's very citrusy as well. They definitely squeezed a lime or two on this. It tastes really good. What do you think? Which one do you like more? For the first time, she's not picky. It's interesting. Maybe we should move down here. You seem to like the food. This is pretty intense. The second dish with the beef in it, that is very spicy. My tongue and my lips are burning. It's like, it's got a few different kinds of peppers, I think, in there. It's really spicy. And I don't really have a drink. I just have hot coffee. Ah. What is it?
芒果冰沙。
Some sort of mango. Is it ice cream?
Just ice.
Ice? Mango ice. Looks good. How's it taste?
Ice cream.
Tastes like ice cream? It's not, is it ice or ice cream?
Ice.
Ice. And let me taste it. Wow, that's really good. It's like a water ice. That's delicious. That is really, really good. I want more. It's really good. This is very spicy food. Is it spicy? What do you think? No? Have more. Have more. Gotta go for the spices. That's just the beef. Go for some spicy stuff.
你要跟 beef 一起吃。
Okay. But not spicy?
有点。
Okay, so our fourth dish just arrived, and it is glutinous rice balls, tangyuan, and they're warm, which is a little bit hard on my tongue right now, being that I'm just eating this really spicy food. I have really nothing right now to clear my palate. It's too spicy. Apparently there's more of that water ice left. She wasn't sharing it with me. It looked like there was none left, but apparently there's a lot. What do you think?
有点奇怪。
Why?
是热的，我本来以为是冷的。
Yeah, I thought that was weird too.
然后上面的花生是炒过的，
The fried?
就是甜甜的，然后又加上花生，不甜的一个东西，有点嫩，不过还挺好吃的。
So you like it? Even though it's weird? I think it tastes good. It does taste a little bit weird, but it has a familiar flavor, but I can't put my finger on exactly what it is. almost like food you'd have at a fair. It has this like fried taste. But it has like a syrup on it. It's a little bit sweet. Can't put my finger on the flavor. It is good. I like it, but it is weird. All right, we just finished eating. That was about $18. Very delicious, but a little bit too spicy for me. I couldn't actually finish the one dish. I'm full, but I could have eaten a little bit more, but it's just too spicy. Way, way, way too spicy. What do you think?
一点都不辣。
I asked her before, she said it was spicy. I think she's lying now.
我觉得那个挺好玩的，他们这边都会有洗手的地方。
Wow. That is true. That is quite unique. You can wash your hands on the side of the road, and there's a mirror, so you can check yourself out. We do not have that in Nanjing. Definitely don't have that in Nanjing. All right, so we are here in Xishuangbanna, and this area of China is like the furthest south you can go in China before you can cross the border into like Myanmar and Laos. Right now, we're about 25 miles from the border with Myanmar, and you actually have to go west to get to the closest border with Laos, which is about 50 miles to the west. This is also the same area where those elephants recently like left their sanctuary and like walked like 300 miles or so to the north or something like that. This city and this region is really, really cool because it doesn't really feel like we're in China, like besides the fact that there's Chinese characters everywhere. Because like the majority of the people here are part of a minority group called the Dai, and like these people are very similar culturally to people that live in Thailand and Laos. Like I think historically they were all part of the same group, and I think they actually originally lived like in this region, like in northern, like in this area of China, I mean. And I think like 1,000 years ago, like a lot of them moved south and started inhabiting like, Thailand and Laos and those regions. So like linguistically, they're very similar, and on all the buildings, along with the Chinese, you see like their traditional script. It doesn't look like Thai to my eye, but it looks similar, Like when you first see it, you think it was, but I'm no expert. It does feel like we're in Southeast Asia because the architecture is very similar. There's jungle. Like we went outside the city the other day, and it's a rainforest like right around here. So it just feels a lot like Southeast Asia, and even the smells, and the food, everything, it feels very similar to like what I experienced when I went to like Thailand and Laos and Cambodia and Vietnam even, so it's very interesting. I didn't really realize that this region of China, had places like this. I'd never been down this far south. I've been to Yunnan Province before, but never down near the border. Like I was up in the mountains the last time I went, so I really like it. I wish I'd come here before. I think it'd be a really cool place to live, and it doesn't get that cold. I mean, this city is further south than like the northernmost parts of Vietnam and Laos and Myanmar, so this is tropical, It's really cool, really nice place. Definitely gonna come back for sure. Yesterday I actually planned to film this part, but right after lunch we went to this Dai village, and right after we got there it started to pour, and it rained really hard. It rained for like an hour, more than an hour. Like the place we were standing almost like started to flood. And then after the rain cleared, I got to take the drone out and I got to fly it, and it was pretty nice, like beautiful place, really, really beautiful place. And then we rode bikes back, which was fun. We had like not bicycles, but they were like these electric scooters that we can like just scan a QR code and pay like less than $1 to ride them pretty much till the battery dies. We didn't ride them all the way back because it was pretty far away, but we rode them maybe 30 minutes until we reached like a small town, and then we got like a DD back to the city.